Hi guys, welcome to search engine optimization. In this tutorial, we will define what is search engine optimization, also known as SEO. We also try to look at why is it important to do search engine optimization. At the same time, you look at the best practices that we have to follow for search engine optimization. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what the search engine is. It's a platform where you can go input your search keywords and you get the search results. An example is Google, the most popular one. We also have Yahoo, Yandex, Bing, etc. And Yahoo used to be big back then, but adaptation to change happened. Okay, all right, let's focus on our topic, which is search engine optimization, not search engine. I have this quote there. It says a good place to hide a dead body is the second page of Google. Yes, you heard that right. A good place to hide a dead body is the second page of Google. You know, we have a lot of search engines, but Google is one of the most popular search engines. And how many of you have gone to the second page of Google to check your answers? The majority not. So that's why they're saying a good place to hide a dead body is the second page of Google because no one goes there. So everyone tries to be visible on the first page of Google. That's where people click. They click on the first page results. Now, this is why what brings us to search engine optimizations, because we don't want to be on the second page. It means if on the second page, nobody will see us. On the third page, fourth page, 1,000 page, 1 million page, nobody will visit that page. So we need to optimize the content to be on the first page. All right. So what is search engine optimization? Search engine optimization is a process of optimizing content to be found, indexed, and ranked by search engines. So it's a process. It's not just one activity, boom, you're on first page of Google. No. It's a process. A number of bits combined to come up with the right content, etc., so that it can be ranked better by Google. So it's a process. Remember that it's a process. That's why if you want to be ranked better on search engines, don't expect it to be done in a day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It takes time. It takes time. So be patient. Results may take time, but as long as you're following the best practices, you're sure bound to be on that page. Okay, so we'll look at the best practices, how we can be, we can rank better on search engines. Okay, so why search engine optimization? Okay, why trouble going all through the processes of optimizing your content to be found on search engines? Okay, first of all, it's free. Search engine optimization is free. You don't have to pay anything compared to the organic way where we do sponsored ads, Google ads where you can be found on Google, etc. So those things you have to pay. You have to have money to do that. But with search engine optimization, it's free. You just have to follow the best practices. Okay? So that's the beauty about it. That means you can save a lot on your marketing budget if you follow best practices. Instead of using money to pay for it, you can rely on these free organic search results while you're ranking better. So you save up a lot of money that can be used in other areas. Okay, using search engine optimization, you can beat off competition because if you're visible on search engines and your competitors are not visible on search engines, already you're beating them off because those people searching, they're likely to engage with you than the one who's not even visible in the search engines. So you're already beating off the competition. You're getting exposed to a set of target market that your competitor cannot access. So that's a beauty about search engine optimization. So just know whenever you're optimizing your content, you're pressing yourself a step ahead of your competitor. At the same time, optimizing our content for search engines also helps our services or products to be easily accessible to people. They don't have to memorize your website URL, your mobile, install your mobile app or etc. They can just go on search engines and search for what they're looking for, and boom, your content comes there. So you make yourself available, your services, your products available to the people without even knowing you personally, not knowing your shop, not even knowing your website URL, not even knowing your phone number, not even knowing what you're providing in the first place before the search engines. So the search engines is just giving you an interface with a lot of people that can get access to your services and products easily. That's the beauty about search engine optimization. At the same time, it builds confidence in potential customers. You see, if I'm searching on search engines, then boom, you're one of the top 5 people. It brings me confidence. It'd be like, okay, I think these guys are really good. Let me check them out. Okay, so it brings confidence to the potential customers. They'll be like, okay, if these guys are able to be on the first page of Google with well-written content, brief content, I think these guys uh, really into this thing. So they'll click on your links, get to know you more, etc. Because that confidence will be because of the your visibility on the search engines, how you rank on the search engine. So try as much as possible to optimize your content so that you can bring trust to the people that you don't even know and they don't even know you, but you still have to interact on business or personal level because of you optimize your content. Okay, I have some screenshots here. I was searching systems development companies in Zambia. Boom, comes a ProWeb there. The Pearl Systems Zambia Limited. There might be a lot of companies providing system development in Zambia, but I don't know them. But now I know these two because I've searched on Google and Google's giving me these are the top two. See, they might be providing poor services than the other, but I'll trust these because they're the ones showing up. Google has given me the results that I'm looking for. I'm looking for system improvement, and boom, these companies are showing up. So already these guys are beating competition because they might be their competitors, but I don't know their competitors. I just know them now because I Googled. So first thing, I'll check this out. I'll check the top 5 or top 6, and I'll never go to the second page of Google. Remember, I don't want to see dead bodies. So these guys have a competitive advantage over the competitors because they are visible on search engines by using the search key terms that have the system involvement in Zambia. Basically, that's someone who says that doesn't stay in Zambia. You want to get some service in Zambia, or someone is in Zambia. You just want to get overview of people providing that service. You see. All right. I have another one here which says best coffee shops in Botswana. You see, we have the number one ladies coffee house, whatever there. You see, there might be a lot of coffee providers, coffee shops in Botswana, but these are the ones that have been optimized for me. So I'll definitely have to visit those two places or the top 5 or so than the one who's on page 10. They might be providing better coffee than these, but they're not only they're not ranking better. So trust issues, yeah. So trust the ones that are the first page than the ones that doesn't even exist or exist on page 200, which is equal to doesn't exist. You see, so you can already see the beauty of optimizing your content for search engines. People easily get access to your services or products. Okay. I have another one there, Assistant Development Malawi. We have Vigitech Malawi there. One first and second link is Vigitech. Then we have World Bank, EDC. There might be a lot of providers providing these services in Malawi, but this site, Vigitech Malawi, is beating competition because it's less better on search results. People will trust this. There might be better providers doing better services than the one listed here, but this one get access to more customers, more potential customers than the one that is not listed here. So you can see the beauty about optimizing content for search engines. I say so. That's the beauty why you need search engine optimization. Okay, so how can we achieve that? What are the best practices? Remember, this is for free. So everybody is eyeing for that top position. Everybody is eyeing for the first page. Everybody is eyeing for good ranking when it comes to search engines. The only way you can do that is by following the best practices. It's like the what example can I give? What example can I give? Okay, let me give an example of sports. Let me use basketball because I know it better. Yeah, you want to play basketball. Basketball has a set of rules. You don't just go on a court, jump up and down the way you can do. That's not basketball. Basketball follow rules. For example, you either following FIBA rules. What are FIBA rules saying? What does a foul mean when it comes to FIBA rules? What's a travel? When are you violating the rules for the refs to call for that violation? So you strictly follow what the FIBA is saying because your rules are governed by FIBA. If you don't follow those rules, you get calls, you can even get ejected from the game, you can even be banned from the game because you're not following rules. It's simple. The mother body guides what you need to do, then you follow. The same when it comes to search engine optimizations. Remember, search engine optimization, we aiming for those search engines to rank our content better. So what are those search engines saying? The different search engines, there's Yahoo, Google, Bing, etc. They might have different rules, but they're generally accepted rules that govern these search engines. So look at these best practices that can help you rank better. It's possible. The content can be on the first page of Google. It just takes how much are you willing to be on first page of Google. Do your research. Okay. So first thing that we need to have rich content. All these search engines, they advise that you should have rich content. Have content that the people want. People should enjoy reading your content. Should enjoy engaging with your content. It means you're giving what people are looking for. Okay. I'm looking for car batteries, then I visit your page, you're promising car batteries, I'm seeing about motorbike batteries. Hell no, nigga, I'll bounce. So like, this is not what I'm looking for. So have content that people are looking for. Whatever you're promising people that they'll find on your page, give it to them. Don't just promise and never give it to them. Give it to them. That's simple. So write content, organize content that people are looking for. It's that simple. Just get the right content for the right people. You see? So whenever people are searching on search engine, they see your content, they click on it, they should really find the content that they saw on a brief description of the search engine results. Remember that rich content is key. You might have a well-designed website, very beautiful, or loading very fast, beautiful graphics, etc. But you cannot even rank on 20th page of Google if you don't follow the best practices, if your content is not good. You see, so content is key. So whenever you're doing your blogs, your content, your mobile apps, just know you should have better content. All right. And remember, search engine, people use keywords to get to your content. So they type on the search box, they put the search terms there. Let's say affordable digital marketing consultant or affordable digital marketing services. You see, so that's the keyword there. They put in the keywords there on the search bar. Then when they hit the search button, Google crawls on its indexes like, okay, then which content ranks better, as then they put those pages on number 1, 2, 3, whatever, according to the Google or any other search engine ranks. But they're utilizing the keywords that you have put on the search bar. There's no way Google should give you you're searching about digital marketing consultant, then Google should give you results about a bricklayer or an architect. Come on, Google doesn't do that. Knows what you're looking for, so we'll try to feed out all the content on the internet to give you what you're looking for, the digital marketing consultant. I see. So the keywords are very important. So whenever you're doing your content, you have to do your keyword research. What are your users searching? Okay, know what our users are searching for to get to your content. So there are a lot of tools that you can use to do this keyword research. One beautiful tool is the Google Keyword Planner. So it's free, you can use it. There are other tools that you can use. You pay a little something, others are free as well. But in case you use the Google Keyword Planner, you see how your keyword is ranking. What's the competition on the keyword you want to use? Okay, that's a Google Keyword Planner. You put your keyword there, then you search and you get some ideas on the other keywords that you can use that have low competition or medium competition, etc. For example, here I was searching for mobile app development, and then the Google give me the keyword planner give me other relevant keywords. Let's say mobile development, which has medium competition. If you look at the column of competition, it has on monthly searches of 10 to 100. But if I use more app development software, it has high competition. It means I'll compete with a lot of people, and I might end up um, being ranked poorly for that word. But other words like mobile app builder, they have no competition at all. I can use that and kill a lot of people that are using that search keyword because they still have the same monthly searches 10 to 100. Then under app development, so you can see, so you can have different keywords within your page or within your blog, etc., within your content. So these are very important. Your keywords are very important. These are the things that people use to get to your content. So you have to search what's the competition using that keyword, how you ranking based on other players on the market. Everybody has a feeling to put their content on the internet. So everybody's fighting for the sport. You just have to be smart to outsmart them. Exactly. Okay. You also have to create unique and accurate page titles. Search engines look at the page titles to get to know what you're um, trying to achieve or with your content. What is your content all about? So look at the page title. So the page title have to be meaningful and accurate. They have to really talk about whatever you about to explain in your whole page, according to the headings, the content. It should summarize everything about your page. If I'm talking about the system development, etc. about my page, definitely my page title has to have something to do with system development. My page title can be system development, or my page title can be uh, system development using modern technologies, or it can be affordable system development services. Play around with that keyword system development because people searching for that service, they might look for that service. So I'll play around with that keyword in my page title. So search engines relies on one of the things that rely on is the page titles. to rank you. Then they look at your content. Is it really matching with your page title? Remember about the rich content. Is it really explaining about whatever you said your page is all about in the page title? So the work hand in hand. Remember, it's a process. So the process involves a lot of things. One is the page title, the rich content on it as well on the other part. The other thing is the page headings. Fine, your page title is good. Your content is good. What about the titles? Search engine relies on the page titles. If your titles are crap, definitely you rank poor because um, they look at your title and whatever you're explaining, they're different. They'll be like, I think this content is crap. So put meaningful titles as well. Titles that should have in mind. Remember, keep in mind always what the user can search. At the same time, what can you offer? Come up with something that can really the users will really love to see. You can, for example, the system development. You can check out the steps that you take when the user comes to your page. One of the headings can be explained to the user the steps when it comes to system development or the user, the features that the user would expect in their system, etc. So the headings have to be meaningful and about the content you're really providing. So they should work in hand. The page title, the heading, the actual content. They should work hand in hand. Also, utilize the meta tags. Meta tags for the ones that you used to describe the page. Search engines really utilize this. There are description meta tags. You give a brief description of your content. These are the ones that whenever you search something on Google, not just Google, any other search engines, they bring you the results. One is a title, then there's a short description. That short description falls in the meta tag of your content, meta tag of your page, of your blog, of your website, of your blog, etc. So that meta tag, that description, on your app as well, when you're putting the app, there's somewhere where you put description. Those descriptions are the ones that are visible. It should on the search results, a short description. So you have to really describe in brief what your services are, what your page is all about, etc. Whenever someone uses that keyword, it comes out to that description. So the description meta tag has to be used. The keywords as well. We'll look at the keywords. Those keywords, we already looked at the keywords, my bad. Those keywords, you need to have the meta tag in your page as well to explain those keywords. You can put as many keywords as you can using comma separated. All right. So that's about meta tags are very important as well when you're when you're optimizing your page. Use links wisely. You know, not every content needs a link. There's no point have one paragraph somewhere and I should link it. Visit this link, then go to that link. Is only one link, or not paragraph actually, but it's one sentence. It's a small sentence. Come on, you're just wasting people's time. Give people meaningful content whenever they visit your links. Okay, and links names as well matters. I get scared when I see a link XY comma underscore 200. Is that a link name or some spam or something? I don't even click those. So give it a meaningful name to your links as well. So if your page is about your coffee shop opening hours, let's say your coffee shop is ABCD, your link will be ABCD, ABCD coffee shop or opening hours. So you literally explain there your opening hours, where you located, whatever you put in there. Or if you're doing system development, your link might be system development services or affordable something, whatever. It should be meaningful. Somebody looks at the link, you'll be like, I think they'll talk about ABCD at this link. Let me visit it. Not the user should be guessing what will I find. Will I find a virus there? You see? At the same time, the search engines also act like human beings. They'll be like, if it's not meaningful, they'll be like, I don't know what we talk about in this content. So they rank it poor. But if it's meaningful, it has meaningful names, and they look at your content, they really working hand in hand. They'll be like, okay, boom, this is good. They give you a mark. They'll grade you like, okay, you're doing good. You see? So give them meaningful links as well. Okay? And at the same time, backlinks from trusted sources are very important. You know, this is how it works. Your internal links, Google ranks them within the internal how you're doing your internal links, whatever. But if you link to an external site, then if Google goes to that external site, when people clicks on it, they go to the external site. The external site is good, well ranked as well. Then Google gives extra points to that external site. Oh, you're really good. See, that's how it works. Everybody's talking about that external site, and Google goes to that external site. It's really good. People are like, oh, everything is in place. The tags, the headings, the content, people engaging with it. ABC, Google be like, oh, more points for you. You're really good. See, that's how backlink works. So for your site as well, if people are talking about your site, so using those links, Google, how many are talking about your content? So if a lot of people are talking about your content, Google and comes your content is really good, your headings, your tags, your titles, your content, then Google give you points as well, since you're getting the backlinks from different which are pointing to your site. So it's good to have people talking about your content. So they should refer to your content. They're talking somewhere, be like, okay, you can also check out ABCD, ABCD, and that ABCD is you. And if it's really good, somebody spent time on it, Google will reward you with some points which will help you rank better. So backlinks from trusted sources are good. But if it's not from trusted sources, oops, you're in trouble as well. Because if all garbage is pointing to you, yes, your guess is as good as mine. You're garbage too. So make sure you're getting backlinks from trusted sources, sources that are ranking better. Avoid dead links. Someone clicks on your website link, boom, page not found, 404. That is bad, not just to the user, to the search engine as well. So make sure all your links are working, no broken links. Google to remove points from you doesn't give you points if your links are broken. It means you're just wasting people's time. They're like, why should we refer someone to this site where it has a lot of broken links, etc. So just fix your broken links if you have any. Just go through your content, make sure all your links are valid. It gives points to Google as well. Be like, okay, all links are valid, and people are spending time on your links. Means they're trustworthy and whatnot. So you can link to different parts of your content within your site or blog, etc. Your mobile app, whatever. So avoid dead links. Oh no, avoid dead links. I don't like them too because if I'm really looking for some content, I've been a victim of this a number of times. I'm really looking for content. I've been searching online and can't really find something. Then I find someone explaining about it, be like, visit this link, and you visit the link, it's dead. They'd be like, oh, so just wasted another time and my energy as well. So not just to human beings, don't frustrate search engines as well. You also have to analyze user behavior. You know, user behavior tells everything about your site because it tells you how people are engaging with your site, where are they coming from to engage with your site, how long are they taking to engage with your site, your content, etc. These give you a clue how to improve on your content. Mm? The good thing is Google has some tools to help you analyze user behavior. There's a search console by Google where you can see what search terms did people use to find your content, where were they coming from, was it from social media to your content, your website or blog, or was it from some app to your content, or was it from a search engine? So we get an idea where are your users coming from, you see. So you might also have a plan to work on those areas. Okay, if a lot of users are coming from social media, it means you also need your social media places to be good as well, so that people can also be finding some information from the social media part. So if they're coming from search engines, you have to optimize your content so more people can find you from search engines, etc. Okay, they also tell you how many times did someone spend on average on a particular page. So they show you the most viewed pages of your website and time it took for people. So the more people spend less time on that particular page, just know it doesn't have good content. It's time to optimize that. This game is about just having good content, optimizing content. That's why you hear people saying, "Oh, no, 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 you have to be updating your website, etc." Because some content may become irrelevant within a period of time, and people might not engage with it. So update these things so that people can be engaging with your content. So you see some page that has a lot of traffic, you see, okay, and you can compare it with the page that is not having a lot of traffic, and you can see what's the problem there and try to improve. So you analyze user behavior. It's very important. Remember, these things they just happen in a day or two or so. It takes time, but you have to do the right processes, the best practices as guideline by the owners of the search engines. So just go through their documentation. I'll send links to the documentation after this presentation. I think I'll drop them on my platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and my website, so that you can go through them as well. It'll help you a lot. For my sake to know all these things, I think it was back in college when I had a challenge. A client wanted to be visible on Google. Then By that time, I had minimal knowledge, so and I had to read a lot. Then I came upon this documentation by Google. It really helped me. Ever since, I keep going back to that documentation and see what has changed, what has improved. Because all these search engines, they also change their algorithm from time to time. They update their best practices. So it's also good practice to go back to them and check, oh, what do you need now? All right, I'll do whatever you need now. They are the owners, so they tell you what to do. You just have to follow. So yeah, I did that. I did that task and managed to get the client on board on the first page of Google. He was excited. I was excited too, and I learned a lot of things through that exercise, which I still use up to now for a lot of things I do personally or for business, etc. So just spend your time reading these things. It's very important. Just check what's new, what have they updated, why did they update it, because people also get clever and try to outsmart them, but using other methods that bypass the guidelines, so they update just to bring sanity in the game. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have questions, feel free to drop me a comment. I'll respond. I'd love to help as many people as I can. I learned a lot of things through the internet, so I just want to give back to all your people. Remember to visit my website, www.blenagisenga.com. All right, people. See you in the next tutorials.